You're safer here than any place else.
And look, I'm going to complete this tomorrow, but I'm just... Oh, so I'm just going to do that. Right, it was just the style things I made. There's 4 of them. Mine looks different to the one in the freaking video things I was saying. And I don't... Yeah, so that... They should effectively go to that. As far as I can work out. And this has got a wiring loom, sorry, so we're not a subscriber. This has got a disconnect that I can see. In this, I would suggest that I wouldn't have to fuck with that, but I'll see. It's very different. Look at the electric motor. I mean, it's obvious statement, perhaps. Yeah, it's the obvious statement, but I've stated it again. Out loud to myself just before. Well, hour or two. Okay. It's just that. There's no pipe, no radiator, no. It's air cooled, yeah. Probably avoid the water cooling with the electric, but look, you're going to have to ride in the rain, so yeah, hopefully it's a sealed unit, but it would want to be. Always anyway. But especially with the lithium battery, it's a fucking bomb when you get water on that. Literally, it'll explode. Like burst into flames. Just same with the phone in your pocket, or in your hand, or stuck in your brain. It's a lithium bomb essentially. Just alone. So it is. So I could be American and be afraid to say the word bomb. That's a real shame. Who seeded that into their minds? I wonder. Those that, yep. Maybe want to make more happen, because you take something away. Yeah, I'm saying very basic things, but it's true. Then maybe that's why they banned the vaccine word. Made it more of a focal point in many of our minds. They said, yeah, it's beyond just making it a talking point. You might find it's actually, you manifest, we create, what's in our mind actually ends up all around us. And yeah, wonderful. It's just that avoiding something. Yeah, I've said this before. Very energetic place, and avoiding something puts out the same energy to the universe as going towards something. You know what I mean? It's in your mind. It has to have a basis to be in your mind. We instinctually, not even instinctually, it's automatically happening. We're creating everything. It's our dream time. If it's yours, if you're same as mine, which you probably are, more than likely. It's just, yeah, I haven't really been told much of this stuff. Well, in a way, yes, but you got to put pieces together and work out yourself. That's the point. That's why we're here. So, all right. If you ride an electric bike, big battery like that, that's a lithium battery. Be very mindful of that. Same with the one that's in your hand. If you're holding a phone like I am now, you probably tell I'm holding it. No. First person point of view. Well, you get water or lithium, a lithium battery. You get water. It's boom. Right, boom. It's people say, it's a slow. It's a consistent. Well, it's a big ass fire that's not easy to put out. Like say, it's like a lot of things, right? There's not a stove here, but oil. Most know. You don't put water on a fire that's like an oil fire because it just spreads the fire more, right? So the type of fire that comes from the lithium batteries, have you seen any of the scooters go up? And it seems to be pretty good from what I can tell in recent years, in that maybe things have gotten together in such a way that it's a wee bit safer. It's a bit hard to. It's hard to lift out the bike, mind you. But shit, you wouldn't want it to. No one wants to be in the stack anyway, but it's going to happen. Certainly on a dirt bike. I came off it the other day. My own fault, doing something stupid. I intend to put that up. I haven't yet. But there's only a little stack. But if you were to have a big one, and you got a big lithium battery bomb on board, because you have to, because you're riding it, it's between your legs more than likely, which is it's about as comforting as that may or may not sound. I mean, I've been conscious of all of this, and still I'm trying the new version out. It seems many positives too. It's not hide from the fact that it is a big lithium battery, and yeah, just be mindful of that. That's what I'm saying. Well, I'll take bets. No, it's it's alright. I'm leaving it at that. I don't know why I'm even just saying I'm taking the set of my controller back, not setting it back to where I got it from, because everywhere you get it, they're all cagey everywhere, because we live in this realm, where I do, where this is lies from the top down. Yeah, the parent top, the fake, the ones that declare themselves top, or that hide and control the mind control faction, the basic corporations are running a lot of the plot, and it seems like they've lost it some time ago. And from my perspective, yeah, they have, but from their perspective, corporations, they haven't got a mind or a soul. I shouldn't really be talking about them, but it seems they've tricked men and women into. They've tricked them with shiny things, and I love shiny things, so probably a bad way to say that. Money, that drives a lot of the bullshit in the realm. I've been walking around, floating around at times, dispelled, look at times, but a lot of time lovely. Just saying, getting the truth out of any of those that they want to sell you something. They're not going to do that. They want you to be buying. Learned that many years ago, and that's part of the trouble with these things, is that I'm pointing at this, but the bikes. So anyhow, I've seen and found someone else in this realm, in Terra Australis, Queensland. Yep, land of, Queens, but I've got the bike from there too. But there's another place, and they look like they can do the same thing you can do in the States, which makes perfect sense to me. Everything's run through a controller. They reflash it and unlocks the speed. I mean, there's obviously going to be a limit because of the gearing. I was never told any of this up front. I couldn't find the information, and they're all afraid of the other corporations that really use force, violence, threat of financial extortion. Not the threat of it is financial extortion. It's not really a threat. Well, I suppose they're not really good at promises, so no, it's a threat. It's a threat, but yeah. Personal accountability and responsibility, that's a rarity in this realm. I hate to say it. It's just how I found it, and it's rarity doesn't mean it doesn't exist. It's just that, capitalism, commercial, everything's a maritime admiralty fucking commercial. They just don't tell you it's maritime admiralty. They don't tell you. It's like, UCC, it's about, look, this joint, in a way, you could perceive it as a way of tricking men and women into thinking it's all about money, in which case you could do things just for that, and that's up to you. You might find that, your soul's probably the most important. You might find that you're no longer part of the one world kind, and I don't mean that. See, there are a lot of these terms, they fucked it up, because it's like one world sounds, well, now it's like one world government sounds, I think of, what's his name? Let's see his face. I reckon I'll be for him. The bloke, you won't, nothing, and you'll be happy, and as I said before, he's probably right there. We just didn't know. When we thought we were paying a mortgage, and it'll be okay, I will learn what mortgage means, and the banks were always arseholes. Well, that'd be nice to your face, but that's part of the problem in the realm, and goes back to what I was just saying. The same people selling the bike, middlemen, are the guys of a corporation. The tricky part is that we all got corporatised and they didn't tell us, they still won't. But that's how it is. Yeah. To do with how you spell your name, it seems, yeah, anyhow. The other part of the later manifestation in the game, or the earlier manifestation that's arisen seemingly later, as it would need to be driven in such a way, because we're riding this beast of a machine, a dream type vibe, but not always dreamy. You wouldn't want to. It sounds a bit funny, but well, it's hard to think that you just get sick of things being dreamy. No, dreamy isn't like that. We imagined that. Oh, I did. Dreamy. You know what I mean? Yeah, some dreams are. Yeah, I've said this before. Good news is that, well, we have access to the dream door, and yeah, and it's like a choose your own adventure novel. There you go. No, there'll be a small select crew, probably the real ones. Yeah, like me, somehow coming through. Not somehow, we were meant to. That's the point. I used to read choose your own adventure novels, and it's funny how, you know, the truth is stranger than fiction, but it takes a lot of fiction and prompting and reminding and versions of simulations of real things to help remind and explain, and in a metaphoric and very literal, real sense, how things are. Describe our kind, or maybe how to be kind, but you don't really need to be reminded or otherwise about that. I'm just now wondering what I'm going on about, and I was talking about this and that, and either way, I'm in the process of getting my controller to a couple of blokes and see if they can plug a USB into it, give it some fix the software, which is effectively corrupt. It's not corrupt. It's been designed. It's been implemented in such a way because of the government and all the basically too many fuckheads in the way, and it's you wouldn't have it any other way, I suppose. In a sense, you want a bit of a challenge, and you want to have some wonderful, certainly dreamy, adventurous, earned type events, and that's what we get. Something seems to meet us in the middle at a lot of those times, and it's like, God damn it, who, what? Well, I'm thinking more and more, well, it could be mine. You kind of balance your way into ascending back to the God you still are all the way through the game. Waffling, put my bike away. By the way, I probably need to go into this. There's a dragon there, whatever country that is. Oh yeah. Yeah. So yeah, I said 100% there's a dragon head. Look. Right. See the lights in here. Man, I should maybe finish what I'm doing for one. Right. A dragon, look.